So I ran into a little bit of a glitch on getting the bus ready for insulation. I've got the insulation and everything ready to go. I went to pull all of the wires in the flexible conduits I had ran, and I can't get any of them to go through between the fact that it's just too small of an opening. The automotive wiring is a little bit grippy, and the inside of the flexible conduit is corrugated, so it's not smooth. Anyway, so I tore it all out, threw it out. I've ordered some new conduit that's watertight flexible, has a bigger interior diameter, a little bit bigger outside diameter, but it should fit through all of the holes that I've drilled already, so I don't have to redo that. So I'm going to go ahead and work on some inside stuff. You guys have already seen my door. I've designed all of the cabinets. So I'm going to go ahead and build the face frames for the cabinets and get some of that stuff underway. So anyway, here we go. Better. There's our rough stock, all cut, face frame stock. To the exact width, still a little over a 1/16 thicker than the finished thickness, but we will get that plane, we'll run through the sander once the face frames are together. Anyway, now they're ready to go over to the length saw, I guess what you call it. Normally it'd be a chop saw, but we actually use the Altendorf because it's more accurate than any other saw that I have. I don't have a good upcut saw with a good fence on it, so over to there to get them to length. So we got all of the pieces cut. We're going on to the next step. So this computer program that I work, it'll print me out a list once I get my design done. And so like this is the cut list for face frames, 3/4 hickory. Then it gives me all of my lists here, the part number, what cabinet they go to. Anyway, then once you get all the parts cut, then you come to this sheet here, and it tells you how the face frames go together. This is the one I'm going to be building right now. So you can see there, and there it is, kind of mocked up and sitting on the table. So the next step is to get the pocket holes in the ends of these cross pieces, because that's how I'll be attaching it to the stiles, is with pocket screws. So let's get that done. So when I had them over on the bench like I showed you, I made sure I put them down there with the good side that I want up. This is basically just a Craig machine. It's a little more automated than the hand one you see everybody using. But basically I just bring them in here on the end and then step on the controller with my foot. And it makes the holes for my pocket screws. face frame. And there's the ones for that face frame. So now we'll go ahead and get it jigged up. I'll show you how we do that.
Chad's gonna build these face frames. He likes to use a spacer to make sure that it's spaced out evenly how he needs
Put
it.
glue on the end of the board. Set it in where it goes. I'm fortunate enough to have a clamp that clamps them down like that. Hold that joint in place while I put the screws in. And this is hickory, so I have to be careful with the screws in, or they'll break or it cracks the wood because it's so hard. So I don't have to be that careful, but on these I've got to be careful. This particular face frame goes in our master bedroom. It's a
I can't
closet.
film the way you keep putting
It's a
it.
closet, and so this has 4 drawers at the bottom, and then a hanging section at the top. Well, you'll notice this is the 4 drawers ready to go. And then we'll just have a piece at the top, because the top part's just a big open thing. So I don't need a spacer for the top one because it just goes even with the top. So I can just put it on and hold it flush at the top. Careful not to get your fingers under the clamp. And don't put the piece in upside down. Kind of hard to put the screws in that way. There's the bottom. I am one side. I'll go ahead and get the other side and show you when it's done. It is all together, ready to go. And we'll let the glue dry, and then we'll run it through the sander to flatten it all out. One done. So after a few hours, we just finished putting them together. So there they are, 11 face frames. It's every face frame for every cabinet in the bus except for the entertainment center / desk, and I can't do it yet because I ordered a cubic mini Grizzly the 15th of October. Supposedly they shipped it and it arrived in the United States on Christmas Day. It's now the 21st of January and I still don't have it. And I need that surround and everything so I can hold it in place and make sure that I get the maximum length out of the entertainment center, but don't encroach too far on where the seat's going to be, the passenger seat, or into the room of the cubic mini. So anyway, they're all there but that. We'll go ahead and get them sanded after the glue dries. On to the next step. Back at it. All right, now that I've got everything sanded and ready, this is the finish I'm using. It's professional finish. It's premium acrylic urethane by Exalta. They've teamed up with Imran, made this product. It's a product that I really like. It does have to be catalyzed with this catalyst at 10% and then thinned with either their product or I usually use this butyl acetate at 20%. So I use these cups for a 30-ounce mix. I will be putting in 3 ounces of catalyst, 6 ounces of butyl acetate, and then the rest of the way up to 30 ounces with the acrylic urethane. So I'll mix it and then get it in the paint booth and get her sprayed out. This is the product I came up with now. These are my face frames. They're finished. The color looks good. Good smooth finish. This polyurethane is very durable. There they are. Here's the door. Also finished. Ready for glass to go in. So while I'm waiting for the electrical stuff, I've gone ahead and got my face frames and my door ready to go. Here's the last one sitting over here. But anyway, they're all ready. Oh, no, there's a few more hanging out over here. Forgot I set some over here on this dry rack. Oh, right there. But there's all of my face frames now for the cabinets, and the sliding door are complete. So anyway, one more step along the way to getting the bus completed. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Like my videos. Any comments you may have or questions, we also look forward to those. So anyway, we'll be back to electrical. Hopefully my parts will be here tomorrow. I can go ahead and get back to getting everything ready to insulate in the bus. Until next time, back at it.